two recipes that involve in this show. So I will be making two kind of toasty, actually three because it involves the different kinds of fruits. So we will start by just having a look on the screen whatever ingredients that you need. So this is the serving for 2, preparation time by 10, and cook time by 5 minutes. So this is toast with avocado. So the second one will be, it will be toast with apple and banana. It's like a caramelized toast, apple and banana. So it's the same thing, servings for 2, preparation time is 10, and this time the cook time will be 15 minutes. Now we're gonna start. So I'm using this kind of bread. So I'm having this rye bread. So you can always use sour bread if you want. So it's all up to you. So usually I just use whatever I have in the kitchen. So for the first one, so this one will be easy. So what you have to do is have the top grill. So you can always use the pan. So it's okay for that. So I'm just gonna put it in the medium heat. So I want that heat came out, and I just splash it with an olive oil and salt and pepper for the bread also, and an olive oil as well. Then it will be fine. So now we're gonna start our first fruit that we have. So we have an avocado. So for the tip of choosing the avocado, you just don't press on the side. When you buy in the market, you always press only on the tip. So you don't want to bruise it. So the reason why there's a bruise in avocado, like a black dot in the green avocado, so you don't want to lose that freshness of avocado in here. So I will use my small knife on this, and let me just sharpen the knife that I have. Hi everyone! Hi Langga! Lukundalor! Dalus family, Evangelife. So you guys hang in there. So what I'm gonna do is just slice it this way. Very easy. And stir it. And that's how. You see this avocado? So there will be no like a black bruises in it. So it's just easy. So I'm just gonna use half. So I will use like one only avocado. So what I'm gonna do is just peel it. You see how easy to peel the avocado is when it's perfectly ripe? So I usually just buy like shall we say like a very raw avocado, and I will just ripen it in my kitchen, and that's it. So that's our avocado, and also it's involved the lemon zest. So what I did is just grated the lemon like here, that you can see my lemon. So I just took that and then used this zest on it. So what I do with the zest, I have this black sesame, and you just mix it. So you mix your black sesame in the zest. So just like a couple of pinch of black sesame, and also you are going to season it with salt and pepper. So it's kind of different type of breakfast, but it's just easy and it's so healthy. So this is the healthiest version of this recipe, and a splash of olive oil. Here, you just splash of olive oil. So what you have to do is just pinch. So it has to have those flavors of lemon zest and those black sesame, and of course you season it with salt and pepper. So we're just gonna leave it in this side because this is a very quick. And back to our griller, so just splash it with olive oil, and take one slice of your bread here. So you guys can see the bread here. So what I'm gonna do with this bread is have a splash of this olive oil also in the bread. So this is my healthy version. So all you have to do is just do this. So it's very easy. And also of course season your bread with salt and pepper. So once it's already glazed, there will be no turning back. So at least this is already seasoned. So here. So what I'm gonna do with this bread, we're gonna grill it in the griller here. So it's just so easy, and this is so fresh ingredients. So here. So after like 2 minutes, we're gonna turn off the bread. So at this point, what we have to do is just slice this avocado into like a teeny slices, like this way. So you can see how fresh our avocado is. And we will put on top of our toast. Then we are done with the first recipe. Okay, so we will back to our bread. This is like a kiss. Did you see the grill marks there? So that's what we want on the bread. No worries, guys. So I'm used to have a hot food, so this one will be okay for me. So you guys are here: Louise, Evelyn TV channel, Rhea 2, Raylene, Juvie K, oh, Aljean. Oh my God. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm having a coffee because I'm waiting for this recipe. So JJ Balahadia, oh, how are you? You guys are welcome on my channel. So we're gonna switch this off. So our bread is done. So what I will do with this is top this avocado on top of your bread. Oops. Here. And top this ingredients here. This is lovely, right? Did you see it? So this is so yum, and this is very healthy for you guys. So if you ever have a time to do it, just do it. And of course, so we don't want to oxidize our avocado. What we do is just splash of a lemon on top of avocado. So that gives a lot of flavor as well. So here, so that's our first recipe. So I will put it here so everyone can see it. So our first recipe is done. So I'm just going to wipe this off. So we will proceed for our next recipe. So our next recipe is our apple. So I'm just going to get rid of this. So we are using another pan. So what we'll do with another pan is we just put sugar. So usually you can always put white sugar. So but I choose a light brown sugar. So at least it's a little bit healthier than usual. So put it in the pan. That's it. And bring the pan into like a medium heat only. So while waiting for that to be heated up and a little bit brown and melted, so we are going to slice our apple. So the reason why we don't slice it right away, our apple, because apple is usually easy oxidize. So it turns brown right away. So I will just slice it now. So since I just want to show you how to do it, I'll just take some of the apple here. So what I'll do with the apple, you just slice it into cubes. So it's just so easy to do it. So it's up to you when you wanted to slice it into like a thin and a long way. So it will be okay as well. But for me, this way it should be fine. And here, so just slice it the same slices as you have. So just make sure to get like at least an even slice. So at least when you put it in the pan, it will be cooked evenly. So the rest is not like the same, like the rest is cooked and the rest is not. So I'm using only like one apple. So 2 apples is for 2 persons. So you can always rely on the recipe on this. So recipe is just a guide. Just let me remind you. So whatever you want, like 1 portion, deduct it. And also 2 persons, of course, you have to just increase the recipe. So I will just let it melted. So what I'm going to do on that is just put a little bit of butter on our sugar. Just a touch of butter. See, it's very easy to just do this. You can always do a very quick recipe. And I'm not saying this is a healthy option for this recipe because we are going to use a lot of sugar. So this is not a healthy one. So I'm trying to decrease the consumption of the sugar. That's why I'm putting like brown sugar in here instead of white sugar. But of course, come on guys, it will be the same. It's still sugar. So here. So at this point, we are going to put our apple. So apple is here. So make sure you have this caramelized of apple and everything. So here. So once it's there, then we are going to put water, just a little bit of water here. So at this point, what we're going to do is has to be simmered in a very low heat. So I'm putting here on the other pan. So here. So we are going to simmer that and going to wait for that. So we will just leave it on that side. So you guys, can you see it? So we're just gonna simmer it in a very low heat. So we leave that one. And now we are going to have in another pan. So this will be for our banana. Okay, so I don't want to waste your time. So let's just do it quickly. So all together now, okay? So banana in. So what I will do is you just have like one banana should be fine for one serving. Even for two serving, one banana will be fine. So it depends on the size of the banana that you have. You just cut your banana like this way. Here. So anyone already know how to cut banana, right? Cutting banana. So here, so I just going to put in here. So easy. See, one slice of apple in here. Just gotta get rid of that. So we're done with cutting in our banana. So in this pan, again, we are going to put sugar. You see how much of sugar that I'm putting in this. So you can put honey if you want, but sugar is sugar. Honey has sugar also. So I won't recommend if you're on diet to do this, but so if you have like a cheat day, you can always do this recipe. So it will be lovely to have the cheat day with a nice and quick recipe that you can have. So put also the butter in. So it's okay, just put the butter in with that. And of course, just let it melted. So after it melted, like just a little bit melted like this, should be okay. So I'm going to put cream on this one. So I wanted to have like a body on our caramelized banana. So let it sit there for some times. And in the meantime, so here, so what I'm going to do is just mix this up. So once it's a little bit brown, so you know it's brown enough, then we are going to put our banana and set it aside. So this is so easy to make. So here, and at this point, I'm gonna just put my banana. So I don't want it to be like really, really dark in the color. So I'll just put my banana in. So you can use any banana as you wanted, like how much banana. So here, so just to caramelize everything. So this is going to be very sweet. Sometimes you choose like a sweet banana, so it might be very sweet for you guys. So here for me, I don't mind since this is a cheat day, so I really don't mind. So banana is just easy to cook, to caramelize. So we are done with the banana. So here, we will just set aside the banana. And this one, we will just leave it until the apple will be tender and caramelized if you wanted. Hi, Mr. Davao! So, for the next one, I'm gonna show you how to, this is like a French toast. Remember when you do like a French toast, you will soak your bread in some of the mixture, like the egg mixture. So, I will just do that as well. So, here, I will put 2 pieces of egg. So 2 pieces of egg here. Hope you guys can see it. So I'll just leave it to you. And again, we are putting sugar. So sugar is here. So that's it. So sugar is there. And we are putting our milk. So it's like 2 tablespoons of milk will be fine. So all you have to do is whisk that. So you wanted to mix everything with the egg and the milk and the sugar. Okay, so this is like a French toast. Remember that I told you, like a French toast. So it's a very similar recipe for this. So just whisk it. So it has to have the sugar and also the egg in it. So you put like a minimal quantity of the milk. So I might just gonna put everything there. So here. So Mr. Davao, you don't want to cut your banana? So here. So that will be okay. And lastly, this is our cinnamon powder. So cinnamon powder is here. So here. So I'm putting like a 1 spoonful of like a teaspoon, but then it's like 1.5 teaspoon that I put here. So I wanted to have like those cinnamon flavor on my toast. So what you'll go with this is I'm just gonna show you for a while to do this. So this is like a very quick. So I'll just leave it here for our toast. You just leave it here. And in the non-sticky pan, so all you have to do is like have non-sticky pan on this. So put it in a medium heat like this. And put the butter in. So we're gonna toast the bread in here. So what I'm going to do is just soak your toast on this cinnamon flavor of the bread. You see this? So all the cinnamon is there. So you're just gonna do that. And for the meantime, just gonna put the butter in our pan. So butter is here. So not too much of butter. So this like 1 teaspoon is okay. So but if of course if you're going to make like into a 4 serving, then butter will be a lot more than usual. So here, so make sure it's soaking up. And once it's done, then we're gonna put our bread that's been soaked in this egg mixture in the pan. You see? So if you guys are making French toast, it's also like the same thing. So also with the caramelized banana, we're going to put this mixture. So soak on this. So guys, I'm excited for this because I haven't had my breakfast. I just had my coffee there. So I hope it's fit on our little pan. Yeah, it's okay. So I will just get rid of this and wash my hand quickly. So how are you guys been doing? So I hope you're good. So don't worry. So I'm just gonna be quick on this. So our apple is almost ready. So I'm just gonna mix this apple up. Ooh, you see that? I will just show you here, like a close-up. So this is like a kind of apple that you want. So it should be soaked in this caramelized mixture and it will be fine. But since we are waiting for our toast, so we'll just put it here again. And here, so it has to have like a crunchy texture on both sides. So here, so that's what we want. I want that. Did you see that? Here. So this is so good, guys. I can smell the cinnamon and also the texture of that bread. This is really good. Really. This is like a perfect recipe when you have your cheat day. So cheat day is on. So Reina Dalus, Lorraine Bahadia, Meho 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 Meho. Cool Vibes channel. Hi. Okay, now we are done. God, so we are just switching off this apple as well. So I am going to plate now. You see how pretty it looks like. So here, I'm just gonna get rid of this so you guys can see everything. Okay, so at this point, I'm just gonna lay it down here. So this is our prep time. Just gonna let this lay out in here, then I will be here. So it's just easy for me to show you everything. So we are almost done, guys, and we are going to eat. So here, oh, did you see that? So this is a nice treat. You guys have to make it like really, really good. And those caramel, like the texture of the apple. So when you bite that, it's like a crunchy and also it's so yum. So here it is. So that's my apple in the middle. And of course, don't forget our banana. So banana must be there. So here, you see? And you know what? If you don't have banana on this recipe, you can always use also pineapple on this one. So pineapple will be great for this recipe as well. So this is just a treat. So I have been good for how many days to do this. So now we are going to present you our breakfast ideas here. So this is my treat. So this is my healthy option. This is my apple and this is my banana. So see you guys next time. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button and also hit the notification bell for what's happening on the kitchen. See you guys.